Hey everyone, if you're learning Arabic, there's this one moment you're probably dreaming about. It's that moment you go from just listening to actually starting a real conversation. Well, today we're going to make that happen. We're going to learn how to ask your very first questions in Arabic. This quote, it just gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The real goal isn't just memorizing words. It's about looking at the world around you and seeing it transform into a conversation you can finally be a part of. And that's exactly what we're going to start doing right now. So before we jump into any grammar rules or vocab lists, let's see what this actually looks like in real life, an everyday conversation. Okay, picture this. Two students, Lila and Omar, they're hanging out on campus right outside a coffee shop. And they're not just staring at their books. Nope. They're using the world that's literally passing by as their classroom. So, Lila spots someone walking by, and she sees her chance. She just points and asks this simple but really powerful question. Men hada, who is this? And here it is. This is the magic moment. Omar totally gets it. He smiles and says, Hada ustadun jadid. This is a new professor. And just like that, in that one little exchange, they've gone from theory to real, actual communication. It's amazing. And the source material really highlights the most important part here, the feeling. It wasn't just a boring drill, it was exciting. That's the feeling we want you to have, that incredible moment when your learning suddenly becomes real. So, how do we get you having conversations just like Lila and Omar? Well, it all starts with building your own essential toolkit. And you know what the best part is? You don't need to know hundreds of words to do this. Seriously, you just need a handful of really powerful keys to unlock all kinds of conversations. And here they are. These are the keys to the kingdom. Let's walk through them. First step, you've got ma. That's your go-to for asking who. You use it for people. Easy. Next, we have two ways to ask what. Ma is what you use for asking about things, like, what is this? Then there's mada, also means what, but you'll usually see it pop up before a verb. Then we have aina for where, and last but not least, come for how many. That's it. These 5 words are your foundation. Okay, so we have the words. Now let's put them to work. Let's see how they actually fit together in a real question and answer. And you're gonna love this because the grammar is beautifully simple. We just take one of our new question words and add hada, which just means this. So let's go back to Lila's question. You point to someone and you ask, men hada, who is this? That's all it takes. A question word and the word for this. Super simple. And look at the answer, it's just as straightforward. Hada talib, this is a student. You're just stating what this is. And just like that, you've got a perfect, complete conversation. All right, so that's for people. What if you're pointing at an object, maybe something on your desk? Well, you'd ask, ma hada, what is this? We just swapped out man for ma because we're talking about a thing, not a person. And the reply? It follows the exact same pattern. Hava kitabun. This is a book. How cool is that? You can already ask about any person or any object that you can point to. Let's try one more, this time using aina for where. Let's say you need to ask about a location. You could ask, aina al-madrasatu, where is the school? And a really simple answer would be, huna al-madrasa, here is the school. There you go. In just a few minutes, you've learned how to ask for and give directions in the most essential way. Okay, so you've got the basic mechanics down, but asking a question isn't just about grammar, it's about connection. So let's talk about the culture behind it, and then it's your turn to practice. Now, this is a really fantastic insight from our source material. In many Arabic-speaking cultures, asking questions isn't just about getting information. It's actually a fundamental way to show respect and to build a connection. It's a signal that you're genuinely interested in the other person. It's a big deal. All right, let's put this into practice right now. I really want you to try this. Step 1, find any object near you, point to it, and say out loud, ma hada. Do it. Step 2, look at a person in the room or even in a photo and ask, men hada. And for step 3, grab a couple of pens or books and ask, kam kalaman. How many pens? Go ahead, give it a shot. So, you have the foundation now. If you're feeling that little spark of excitement we talked about and you want to keep that momentum going, our source material points to some absolutely excellent resources. Our source highlights some great and free tools. There's a Quizlet guide, which is perfect for doing some quick flashcard practice. There's a YouTube video, great if you're a visual learner and want to hear the words again. And if you want a really deep dive, MedinaArabic.com has full structured lessons. All of them are great ways to make what you learned today really stick. And for those of you who want to take it even a step further, there's a specific prompt you can use with the Zaytuna AI Tutor. It's like having a conversation partner ready to practice with you anytime, anywhere. Pretty cool. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. You have the tools, you have the structure, you even have the cultural context. So I'm going to leave you with this final, really important question to think about. What is the first question you are going to ask in Arabic?